This video is about the foods and dishes that were popular in the 70s, but which are unlikely to find on store shelves or restaurant menus anymore. These flavors were a part of our childhood and everyday life for many Americans, but now they exist only in our memories. Which of these products were your favorites? Do you remember how our moms and grandmas used to make Jello 123? Oh, Jello 123 was something special. It was like a magic dessert, 3 layers from one packet, a frothy top layer, a mousse-like middle, and classic Jello at the bottom. You'd just mix the powder with water, pop it in the fridge, and after a few hours you had this colorful 3-layer treat. I still remember the excitement of waiting for it to set. For many Americans back then, it was a symbol of simplicity and comfort at home. It was the perfect treat for family dinners or parties. But over time, the popularity of Jello 123 faded. By the early 90s, it disappeared from store shelves, leaving behind only fond memories. Yet people still talk about it with nostalgia. Some even try to recreate the recipe at home because the taste of childhood is hard to forget. If you never got to try it, you missed out on a dessert that truly made any gathering feel festive. And speaking of nostalgic snacks, do you remember Space Food Sticks? Another big hit from the 70s that made everyone feel like they were eating food straight out of a space mission. Oh, do you remember how everyone in the 70s was obsessed with space? Back then, even food became space-themed. Space Food Sticks were the very snack astronauts ate. As kids, we thought that if you ate those sticks, you were almost like a real astronaut. They were small, chewy bars that came in bright packaging with flavors like chocolate and peanut butter, and perfect for a snack at school or on the go. In the 1970s, these sticks were advertised as the ideal food for kids, and they were nearly in every store. Parents bought them because they were convenient and healthy, and kids loved them because they were the trendy snack of the time. The marketing was closely tied to NASA's use of such foods during space missions. And do you remember pizza spins? Another tasty treat from the 70s that you can't find on shelves anymore. Oh yes, pizza spins were a pizza-flavored snack that kids absolutely loved. These little crispy rounds, similar to chips, smelled just like a fresh pizza. As soon as you opened the bag, you were hit with a mouth-watering aroma of tomatoes, cheese, and spices. We'd take pizza spins to school or munch on them at home in front of the TV. It was the perfect snack for pizza lovers who wanted something quick and easy. Unfortunately, by the late 70s, pizza spins disappeared from store shelves. The manufacturers decided to stop production, and since then, pizza spins have become a rarity. Fans still reminisce about the flavor and even try to recreate it at home. Many believe that pizza spins were ahead of their time, and if they made a comeback today, they'd be a huge hit. Want to hear about another forgotten product? Remember how in the 70s many people bought Crazy Cow cereal? The cereal that turned your milk into chocolate or strawberry-flavored cocoa? Ah, Crazy Cow cereal. If you were a kid in the 70s, you definitely remember that magic. Imagine pouring milk over a bowl of cereal, and right before your eyes, it turns into chocolate or strawberry-flavored cocoa. For us kids back then, it was like a little breakfast miracle. Not only did you get to enjoy crunchy, tasty cereal, but you also got to drink sweet, flavored milk. Double the fun. Crazy Cow cereal was insanely popular with children, and many begged their parents to buy it again and again. Mornings with Crazy Cow were a true event. Who would want their plain milk to transform into cocoa? But despite its popularity, the cereal only lasted a few years before being discontinued. While you can't find Crazy Cow on the shelves today, many still fondly remember it. Some even try to find similar products or recreate that unforgettable taste from childhood. Do you also remember Swanson TV dinners? The frozen meals that everyone ate in front of the TV? In the 70s, Swanson TV dinners were the perfect option for family evenings in front of the television. When everyone gathered to watch their favorite show or movie, these ready-made frozen meals were often on the table. Packaged in aluminum trays, they typically included a main dish like fried chicken or meat, mashed potatoes, and a portion of vegetables. All you had to do was pop them in the oven, and dinner was served. Swanson was the first to popularize the idea of TV dinners in the US, offering a quick and convenient solution, especially for those who didn't want to cook after a long day at work. My family loved these TV dinners, and each of us had our favorite meal. The taste was simple, but back then it felt like a real luxury. Today, frozen dinners are still around, but the aluminum trays have been replaced by plastic, and the meals have become more diverse and healthier. However, those classic Swanson TV dinners left a lasting mark on the history of American family dinners. Oh, Pronto Pups. If you lived through the 70s, you definitely remember these delicious treats. They were the original corn dogs, though the batter wasn't made from cornmeal but a pancake-like dough. Picture a sausage dipped in light, crispy batter and served on a stick. It was the perfect snack for fairs, festivals, or just a stroll outdoors. We kids loved them because they were so easy to eat on the go. Pronto Pups became a huge hit in the 70s, and many states quickly embraced the trend. Over time, they were overtaken by corn dogs, which became more popular due to the richer flavor of the cornmeal batter. Still, Pronto Pups remain a beloved treat at fairs, especially in Minnesota, where you can still find them today. Though they're not as widespread as they once were, for many people, Pronto Pups are a tasty reminder of carefree summer days. What are your most vivid memories of these dishes from childhood?